Greetings and welcome. I hope that you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today, where we are going to talk about books. And today's book is The Restless Dark by Erica Waters, and it is a YA psychological horror mystery. 2 years ago, Lucy was the final victim of the Cloudkiss Killer. And one thing that separates her from the other victims, she survived. As she watched, the Cloudkiss Killer fell into the canyon to his death. And one thing that makes Lucy feel unsafe is that his body was never found. People in this book and in real life are curious about serial killers and their victims. The Human Beasties podcast explores the life of serial killers and their victims. And they are hosting a contest at Cloudkiss Canyon, the site of his killings. It's a 6-day event where participants will learn about the process of investigating. They'll learn about forensics. They'll have an opportunity to talk with others who share their interests, and they'll have an opportunity to search for the remains of the Cloudkiss Killer. The person who finds him wins a lot of money. Lucy is hoping to regain control of her life. Too many people, her parents included, view her as a victim. They make decisions for her and try to protect her. But Lucy's tired of being protected. She wants others to see her as someone who is capable, and she needs to feel empowered. At the canyon, she meets 2 girls, Carolina and Maggie. Carolina is super sweet, although at first she startled Lucy. Carolina puts everyone at ease. She's warm, she's friendly. When someone needs help, Carolina goes out of her way to help them. However, Carolina has another side, a dark side. She fears this side of herself, and she's afraid of what she's capable of doing and what she may have already done. Maggie is friendly and charismatic. She encourages Lucy to do what Lucy wants to do. Lucy feels empowered when she is with Maggie, and she doesn't second guess herself. The 3 girls are drawn together and join forces to search for the remains of the Cloudkiss Killer. Cloudkiss Canyon, where the killings happened, is eerie. It's often covered in mist, and it just feels evil. Locals believe it is evil, and it brings out the worst in people. Maggie and Lucy think this is complete nonsense. But after a few things happen, including contestants being harmed, Carolina is a believer. It seems the longer they're there, the more everyone's worst side is enhanced. Will Lucy be able to find the remains of the Cloudkiss Killer and put the past behind her? Or will the canyon change her forever? What are some other titles to read for a similar experience? We're going to focus on books that feature contests or friendships. The Girl Who Knew Too Much by Tiffany Brooks. This YA mystery has a contest very much like our main book. Riley made a fool of herself on social media, and now she needs to do something to regain her social standing. So she tries out for a reality show. Soon she finds herself on a deserted island with 19 other teens, competing for $1 million in lost treasure that's said to be on the island. But the treasure has a curse, and legend says that 7 people must die before the treasure is found. 6 have already lost their lives. Riley is interested in finding the treasure. She's been on the island before and knows about the treasure. Her godfather, Miles, was the 6th victim of the curse. She spent time with him on the island before his death. The contestants are divided into 2 teams that compete against each other. Players are eliminated mostly from the losing team. And as they continue to search, it becomes obvious that someone else is on the island searching too. When accidents endanger the players, everyone has to wonder if that someone is intentionally causing them harm. Even If We Break by Marieke Nijkamp. And it is another YA mystery. 5 friends go to a cabin to reconnect and play their role-playing game one last time before some of them head off for college. But they're all dealing with inner demons, and they all have secrets. As they play, the lines between the game and reality begin to blur. Someone knows their secrets, and that someone wants them to pay. And last we have My Fine Fellow by Jennieke Cohen. This is YA historical fiction, and it's based in part on the play My Fair Lady. The plot includes both a contest and a difficult friendship. The story is set in an alternate England in the 1830s. Queen Charlotte is on the throne. Helena and Penelope are both students at the Royal Academy, where they're learning to be culinarians. Culinarians create beautiful food and desserts for high society. For her final project, Penelope wants to introduce England to the flavors of her Filipina heritage. Helena has her sights set high. She wants to train Elijah, a street food vendor, and pass him off as a gentleman chef. The story involves challenges that each must face. One of Helena's strengths is her determination, but while she's determined, she also has a narrow focus. So narrow that she isn't aware of others' needs or their feelings. Being friends with Helena means that much of the time Penelope must put her needs aside. It's a difficult friendship to navigate, and Penelope must ultimately decide if they should remain friends or go their separate ways. And there we are. I hope that you enjoyed this look at The Restless Dark by Erica Waters, and it was the book that I read for the orange spin of the color wheel. I will be back next week when we'll talk about So This Is Christmas by Tracy Andreen. And it's a little out of season, but it's still a good read. I hope that you will join me then, and until then, I hope that you enjoy all that you do and all that you read. And thank you!